In this video, we are going to cover how to set up your Zoom meetings to prevent Zoom bombing. Zoom bombing is when unwanted participants join your Zoom meeting and cause disruptions. To learn more about Zoom bombing, visit the Remote Instruction Support website. When setting up your Zoom meetings, there are several settings available that can help prevent unwanted participants from joining your meeting. Underneath registration, you can require your participants to register prior to joining your Zoom meeting. This will require them to enter their names as well as their email addresses before they are able to join. Underneath meeting ID, it is also strongly recommended to generate a meeting ID automatically when scheduling a new meeting. Meeting ID numbers can be used to join your meetings, so if you're creating new ID numbers for your meetings as you schedule them, this provides an extra level of security. You may also choose to require a meeting password. This will require participants to enter a password that you choose in order to be able to join your Zoom call. Underneath the meeting options section, there is an option available to enable join before host. It is not recommended to use this option so that participants can only join your call after you start your meeting. It is also strongly recommended to enable the waiting room when scheduling your meetings. If you enable the waiting room, this will require participants to be admitted to the meeting by the host before they are able to participate in the meeting. This allows you to not admit meeting participants that you don't recognize. Once you have scheduled your meeting, it is imperative that you do not post your meeting invite link to a public website. You will only want to share your meeting invite link with those who should be joining your Zoom meeting. When you are ready to start your Zoom meeting, it is important to make sure that you are signed into your Columbia-issued Zoom account at colum.zoom.us. Click on your meeting link to start your meeting after you are signed in to make sure that you will maintain your permissions as a host to your meeting. When you begin your Zoom meeting, it is recommended to refer to the security option at the bottom of your Zoom window. This security option is available in newer versions of Zoom. If you do not see this option, you may need to update your Zoom client. Visit the Remote Instruction Support website for more information on how to do this. When you click on the security button, you will have the ability as a host to choose if participants can share their screen, chat, or rename themselves. It is not recommended to allow participants to rename themselves. You may also choose to lock the meeting. When you lock your Zoom meeting, participants will not be able to join the Zoom meeting after you lock the meeting. This is something that you can do to prevent unwanted participants from joining after you know that all expected attendees have already joined your call. Once you've begun your Zoom meeting, if you've enabled the waiting room, you will need to admit participants to your meeting as they join. You will only want to admit participants that you recognize. In order to admit a participant to your meeting, click on the Admit option within your participants list. Within your Zoom meeting, there are several options available for how you can manage participants. If you need to mute a participant, stop their video, or remove them from the meeting, you can click on the Participants option. If you want to mute a particular participant, hover your cursor next to the name of the participant that you would like to mute. Click on Mute to mute that participant. If you would like to stop video for a particular participant, hover your cursor next to their name and click on the More option. You can then select the Stop Video option to stop their video. If you would like to remove a participant from your meeting, hover your cursor over their name. Click on More, and select the Remove option. And then click OK. If you would like to mute all participants, from your Participants section, you may also click Mute All. These are ways for you to mitigate any issues within your Zoom meetings if any participant is being disruptive or if an unwanted participant joins your Zoom meeting. If you experience an incident of Zoom bombing in one of your meetings, it is important to make sure that the issue is reported to the college. Through Team Dynamics, you can fill out a report for a Zoom bombing occurrence. You can find a link to this form at the Remote Instruction Support website as well as within Team Dynamics. Once the form is submitted, the appropriate personnel at the college to assist you will be notified. If you have any questions about Zoom or Zoom bombing, reach out to Academic Technology at canvaslms@colum.edu.